up with him and then said, hey, come on down and live with me. So he lived down there by where I'm living in a white house, which isn't there anymore.
Now, did you know Chris at all? Did you?
No.
Oh, okay.
And then one day in the latter part of August, I was out mowing my lawn, and he come out of the house with his long black trench coat on and his veiled hat,
Nah.
his backpack on his back, and his guitar. He says, I'm leaving this town. I'm going to Seattle and become famous.
Really?
Yeah. And then okay. And I shook his hand and everything. And watched him walk down the road. Then he walked around the coffee shop down there. That was the last time I ever seen him.
He was gone.
Yep. Like
He had a vision. He had a hunger to make it, especially out of a town so small and not a lot of resources for that environment. Besides, I know the Melvins were up here and they played at a club up here. I'm not sure what club it was, but that's how he got started knowing. What's that guy from the Melvins? It's in my head. I can't remember his name, but he went to a show with him to see someone, and I guess that just blew his mind. Like, this is what the fuck I'm gonna do, man.
Yeah.
This is what I'm doing.
Mm-hmm.
So, well, it was good talking to you, my friend. I appreciate it because, you only learn about it. You could see stuff on TV or YouTube, but when you talk to people that actually shook his hand or gave him a hug or drank a beer with him, smoked a joint, then it's kind of like, then you hear real stories from real people. So that's the one thing that I like to do is I like to talk to people. That's why I don't get in too much trouble when I'm filming because I talk to people like we did in the 70s and stuff. We weren't afraid to close the door. And I try to tell my son, he's 27 now, and we didn't have to lock the door. We had to get off our fat asses and change the channel. Yeah. There was no remote control. Come on. So things are so simple, and that's why I love to talk to people.
We didn't have these cell phones.
No. You got to sell.
You're just sitting across the room. I'll call this guy up across the room there and chat with him.
And you can hear him and talk to him.
Yeah.
See, I got a text rule. You text me twice, I'm calling you because I don't understand emojis, and I'm not fast at it, and it just gets frustrating. So, because I can hear emotion in your voice. I can hear what's really going on, if something's wrong. I don't know if you say, how's your day, if you're okay. Maybe you're having a bad day and you're just checking in to have someone to talk to. But I can't tell that through a text, So it drives me a little crazy, but.
I don't know any of that stuff, so I stay away from it. I'm so old-fashioned. Give me a phone, I'm happy.
Yeah.
Give me a lawnmower, I'll push.
Give me a phone with an 8-foot cord on it. I'm good.
Yeah.
But.
A dial ride.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate your time, my friend.
Oh,
well, just going to take a few shots. I appreciate
it.
Well, you have a good morning. All right, new school hippie here. If you can tell, I was talking to a gentleman. Didn't catch his name, but he happens to come down to this particular spot every morning for his morning walk. And we're here in Aberdeen, Washington, checking a little spot here that I've been to a few times, and I decided to come and do a video for you guys. Maybe I'm sure there's 100 videos of this, but I never done one. People probably get on there. There's some roses. Look at all the artwork. Hippie didn't bring a pen, or I'd throw something up there. Pretty neat little monument here. I mean, there's stuff everywhere. We know that symbol. Come back as fire. A lot of graffiti. I'm going to take you under the bridge too. We're there, so it's a cool statue. Now, just so you know, you go into a sign and it always says, welcome to here, welcome to Vegas, welcome to Reno, whatever. This one says, welcome to Aberdeen, come as you are. So, yeah. We're going to go over and see this other sign over here. Oh, shit. Everybody's got to come here and do this. Pick it up. I might pick it up before I leave. but it's Kurt Cobain's air guitar. You guys see it? Isn't that a fucking beautiful guitar? I might throw down a little verse or two on it before I leave. I'm not sure. Now here's the sign. They have benches, so if you want to sit down and admire it. Sorry I wasn't on that sign too long. Now what do we have here? And it's lit. Someone's lit. Wow. I'm going to show you that in a second. Give me a minute. I mean, this could be lettering, but I'm going to give my man a fresh one. There you go, my man. Mad respect. A hell of a, rhythm guitar player. Wasn't like a lead guitar guy, but just his rhythm that he played, and the way he wrote, it was incredible. He just changed the world. And when that shit hits you that fast, and you come from a town like this, a lot of the houses look like this. It's an old town. It used to be like a fishing town back in the day. I mean, we're right on the ocean. Right on the ocean. I'm like 10 miles from what we call as Ocean Shores. Now, everybody, this is the bridge where he talked about, where he came and just hung out. I think he even spent the night here, maybe. Who knows? Because I know he was kicked out of different places. He stayed with friends, couches, hung out with a lot of different people. I know he lived with a family member. It's pretty early in the morning, so I'm trying to remember all this stuff. I've watched so much stuff on him, but I'm not an authority in this department. That's a dead something. There's the head, and as you go up, there's the legs and the tail. I don't know what the fuck that is, but it's dead. But this is the bridge. You see, there's like a log up there where they'd have the fires and stuff. Keep warm under here, maybe, I don't know. The only person that was here when I got here was a gentleman that he knew him in high school. He was a year or two ahead of him. They weren't friends. They didn't hang out, have each other's number and stuff, but I guess they used to know each other in school a little bit. Talk to him from time to time, have the same friends. Told me he just loved to party. Gert loved to party. Loved to have a good time. And there's not a lot to do in this town. There's no real resources. There's no outlets for the kids here that I know of. And I've driven this whole town many, many times. It's just like a dormant town. It's in a vicious cycle of the same thing over and over and over and over. There's no... look across the river. I'll show you how this town looks. It's just unbelievable. And when you live this close to the ocean, it's going to destroy your home when they're this old. None of these are modernized for the sea air. And a lot of these were owned by fishermen that would do all the fishing in this town. I wish I had more time, or I knew how to edit, but I don't do those things. But if I had more time, I could edit things that show you more about this town, and you would understand more about how this town really is about. I could show you a lot more, but I'm a little distracted right now. But One last thing, I want to see what all this is. Not a gift shop. No, Kurt didn't live here. He lived at 1210 East something, broken off. No, we didn't know. Something door did. Yes, we have lots of traffic. Yes, we get tired of it. If you think the tourists, you call 911. Think, I don't know what, please don't something. I guess the neighbors are not real happy with this at all. But anyways, hippies, we just happened to go on a road trip yesterday and decided to come up here. But there we go. There's Kurt Cobain's shrine here in Aberdeen, Washington. And we're going to call that a video. New School Hippie out.